It is said that, in ancient times, there were 10 suns rising in the sky at the same time. The scorching heat dried up the crops, dried the rivers, and caused great suffering for the people. During this time, a powerful hero named Hou Yi stepped forward. He climbed to the top of Kunlun Mountain, gathered all his strength, and with one mighty pull of his divine bow, shot down 9 of the suns, leaving only one to rise and set as it should, bringing light and hope back to the world. Hou Yi's heroic deeds made him a beloved figure among the people. They admired him deeply and praised him for his bravery. Not only was Hou Yi a great hero, but he was also gentle and kind. He married a beautiful and kind-hearted wife named Chang'e. Chang'e was known for her grace and compassion, and she and Hou Yi lived happily together. Their loving relationship made them the envy of the villagers. Besides hunting and teaching his disciples, Hou Yi spent most of his time with his wife, Chang'e. Many disciples came to him to learn archery. However, among these disciples was one with a hidden agenda, Peng Meng. Though he appeared respectful and humble, he secretly harbored ill intentions. One day, while Hou Yi was visiting friends on Kunlun Mountain, he encountered the Queen Mother of the West, who, grateful for Hou Yi's heroic deeds, gave him a pill of immortality. It was said that whoever took the pill would ascend to the heavens and become immortal. However, Hou Yi, not wanting to leave his beloved wife, decided to leave the pill with Chang'e for safekeeping, waiting for the right moment to make a decision. Chang'e carefully hid the pill in a jewelry box in her dressing table, but Peng Meng had been watching her every move. Upon learning the secret of the immortality pill, he began to plot. 3 days later, while Hou Yi and his disciples went hunting, Peng Meng pretended to be ill and stayed behind. Seizing the opportunity, he sneaked into the house, armed with a sword, and threatened Chang'e to hand over the immortality pill. Fearing for her life, but remaining calm, Chang'e made a quick decision. She opened the jewelry box and swallowed the pill. As soon as she ingested the pill, its magical power took effect. Chang'e's body became light as a feather, and she began to rise into the air. She flew out of the window and soared upwards. The higher she flew, the further away she became, until she finally landed on the moon, the closest place to the human world, and became an immortal goddess in the Moon Palace. Though she could no longer be with her beloved husband, she longed for him dearly. She chose the moon, the nearest place to Earth, to watch over him in silence. In the evening, Hou Yi returned from hunting and was devastated by the news. He grabbed his sword and searched for Peng Meng, but the villain had already fled. Feeling hopeless, Hou Yi gazed at the night sky and called out Chang'e's name. It was then that he noticed the moon was unusually bright that night, and in the radiant moonlight, there seemed to be a figure that resembled Chang'e. Hou Yi ran toward the moon, but no matter how hard he tried, he could never reach it. He took 3 steps forward, but the moon moved 3 steps away. When he took 3 steps back, the moon moved closer again. No matter what he did, he could never touch the moon. In the end, Hou Yi stopped, overwhelmed with sorrow and longing. He set up a ritual in the garden where Chang'e had once loved to spend time, offering incense and her favorite honeyed fruits in a tribute to her spirit. Upon hearing of this, the people began to gather every year on the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, gazing up at the bright moon, praying for Chang'e's blessings, and wishing for the safety and reunion of their families. From that time on, the tradition of worshiping the moon during the Mid-Autumn Festival spread among the people, and the legend of Chang'e flying to the moon became one of the most beloved myths in Chinese culture. The moon was no longer just a cold, distant celestial body. It became a symbol of love, longing, and reunion, carrying the hopes and dreams of countless people for a better life.